Imagine a world where a pandemic turned entire cities into ghost towns, but instead of just fear, it sparked bizarre fashion trends and new social rules. Let's rewind to the 17th century, during the Great Plague of London in 1665. Streets once bustling with life fell silent as the bubonic plague spread like wildfire, killing thousands. But here's the wild part. People didn't just lock themselves indoors. Some took to wearing what we now call the plague doctor costume. Picture a long dark cloak, gloves, and a bird-like mask with glassy eyes and a beak stuffed with herbs. This wasn't a Halloween outfit, it was an early attempt at protection. The beak was filled with aromatic herbs thought to purify the air and guard against the miasma, or bad air, believed to carry the disease. Doctors also carried wooden canes to examine patients without touching them directly. These eerie costumes became a symbol of the times, blending fear, superstition, and emerging medical practice. Beyond the creepy outfits, the plague reshaped society in huge ways. Quarantines were enforced, entire neighborhoods were sealed off, and markets were shut down. People started to realize that isolation could stop disease spread, a foundation for modern public health. Socially, it disrupted daily life, but also led to new forms of community support and charity, as neighbors cared for the sick from a distance. The Great Plague also accelerated changes in city planning and hygiene. Streets were cleaned regularly, and people became more aware of sanitation. So, while the plague was devastating, it also forced society to rethink how we live together and fight disease. Here's a mindbender. The eerie plague doctor look has inspired countless movies, books, and even fashion lines centuries later. What if our responses to pandemics say as much about our culture as about the disease itself? Next time you see that creepy bird mask in a film, remember, it's a strange symbol of hope, fear, and the fight for survival during one of history's deadliest outbreaks. What modern pandemic traditions do you think future generations will look back on with surprise?